Good evening, friends. This is Nurullah from Abu Dhabi, and you are watching the subsequent video clips of my trip to Ain Zoo yesterday in 20th of November. And inside the Ain Zoo, you are now viewing the Oasis part of Ain Zoo, wherein it was an amazingly awesome, breathtaking, and heartwarming greeneries everywhere. And I got a bit flabbergasted, and really I got mesmerized by the beauty, and by seeing the water rushing through the conduit like wadis, which you are able to see now in the left hand side and right hand side. It was going through the channel and kind of conduit, and the water is dispersed through the vegetation, and it was really beautiful as you are seeing it and as you are witnessing it in the video. And in the subsequent videos, I would not speak, I would let you hear the mesmerizing water sound, the water that you are seeing now in the conduit in the wadis, and it is rushing through the same conduit till the end, and it was pouring through the vegetation which is at the end of the conduit, and it was amazingly beautiful. I would let you hear the sound of the water in coming few minutes so that you would really enjoy that sound and you can feel as if you are there. After this, I went to flamingos section, and you are now seeing the lesser flamingos, the wetland birds, and beautiful uh, flock of flamingos that you are seeing in the small water body, and they are wading through the water for their prey, for their food. And so this is a beautiful flock of lesser flamingos and beautifully decorated birds. And now what you are seeing is the ibis. The ibis, I suddenly start reminding my days in Point Calimere Wildlife Sanctuary, where we went for the wildlife census. It's famous for the wetland birds and migratory birds. The ibis is one of the birds, the migratory birds, which comes to Point Calimere during my MSc Wildlife Biology studies. And see, this is the enclosure for a different species. On top of the enclosure, it was designed in such a way that the ibis flock and take this as its habitat, I mean confined habitat in the zoo, the confined environment. There is a big flock of ibises, and you are seeing it. They are sitting on top of the roof and in the sides, and they are really enjoying togetherness with their other counterparts, and in all the sides you were able to see. But actually inside this enclosure there was a different bird species. This was a notable scenery, and hope you all are enjoying this sight of these ibises, and it was such a good one. And down in the enclosure, and you are seeing the pathway and the surroundings. And after that, here comes our dude. Hey dude, regardless of its heavy carapace, this dude is flipping through the sandy terrain, and it is in seek out for its some of its target. I think it was very active, and really I was amused and intrigued by what it was going for, and I was a little zoomed into. That's why the video quality is not that good. I'm an amateur videographer, so bear with me for a little bit amateurity. in the video, you know. So here you're seeing the lories, the beautiful lories, and they're just staring at me. And what in the hell these guys are doing, putting us inside the cages and these bloody human beings, and not just making us an object of sightseeing. I can hear their mind voice. Unfortunately, they are meant to be in their wilderness, but they are in confinement. And what to do? Let's take it in the context of education to the general public. And they are with their food, they are given the food, but the wilderness and the animals finding its own prey, and the prey predator relationships are a part of nature, and we are disturbing the nature nevertheless. Yeah, here comes the hyena. When I visit the hyena, I don't know, this guy got exhausted, and it was a bit of fatigued. I don't know, I thought that the zookeepers should be here if at all it is something abnormal, but it seems that it is normal, and it is a bit of, you know, taking rest and relax. Seems to have been fully exhausted. And this is the beautiful fowl, a big sized fowl, and you are seeing the build of the big fowl, and it was amazingly good. And inside its cage, inside its enclosure, there are a lot of small different other fowls. Basically, this is the enclosure on which you are seeing the ibises. Here comes our great friend ostrich, ratites. I was remembering my ornithology classes in MSc Wildlife Biology. It is ratites, ratite. They are flightless birds. Ostrich, emu, rhea, and these are all the birds without flight. Just to compensate the ability of the flight for them to thrive in the nature, it has got a strong and sturdy leg that you are seeing, and very well built body. It is a very fast runners. These ostriches are fast runners, and they can chase the human beings and beat. And when I was coming through, there is a flock of lesser flamingos again, or lesser or greater flamingos. Bear with me because most probably it is lesser flamingos. Yeah, it's a small water body. Then I was coming through a small mammalian confinement enclosure. It seems for me that it is an Arabian oryx with gray color, but it is not so, because it looks like Arabian oryx, but it's grayish brown color. It has got a different name, I forgot, but it is a well-built mammalian form, same like. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching this video. Thank you so much. Take care.